Okay, so it's a beautiful afternoon and I thought I would share a few things with you guys. Somebody asked me to do a minimalist jewelry collection tour and to show you the jewelry that I had as well as any watches that I had. So I thought I would do that for you today. So this is where I keep all of my jewelry and my watches, just on this little dresser that I have in my room. And usually it's in that corner, but I kind of switched things up because I didn't want my essential oil diffuser plug to get squished, and there was really no way to keep the dresser in the corner without squishing it. So I just moved it here temporarily, but I might move it back in the future. But this is my little jewelry box, which is a little bit of a mess. This is just how it is all the time. This is where I keep all of my nurse stuff. So I have my badge, my scissors, my pen light, and then my little RN tag that I always keep with me. And I always keep my watches in here, and I keep my bracelets and whatnot in here. So I'll just start going through them in no particular order to show you guys kind of what I have in my collection. The first one I'll start out with is this very simple little pearl bracelet. So this obviously isn't a real pearl bracelet. This is plastic. I'm not even sure where I got it from, but I really like just a single strand of pearls just when you want to be you know, a little bit feminine and you don't want a whole lot going on. You just want something that's classic and basic. And I really like a string of pearls. I think that a string of pearls goes with almost any outfit that you have, and it's just such a classic, easy piece to wear. So I'll show you what it looks like. Yeah, so nothing crazy, just a basic pearl bracelet. So that's my first one that I have. The second one that I'll show you, this is very similar, obviously, except this is not fake. This one here is a sunstone bracelet. So these are real crystals, and this one's quite a lot heavier. It's considerably heavier. You can tell a difference between these two if you hold them together and if you wear them, that this one is quite a lot heavier. And I really like this one. I wear this one to work, but this isn't so much for aesthetic purposes as it is for just kind of spiritual and mental reasons. And I've talked about my crystals and my gemstone bracelets in other videos, so I won't go into too much depth with that, but this is my sunstone bracelet. After that, probably these ones are the ones I get the most use out of. So this is just a set of bracelets that you can mix and match, and the reason I really like these ones is because there's so many different colors, but they're all pastel colors, and anybody who watches my videos knows that I'm obsessed with pastels. Pastel colors is pretty much all I ever wear, and I really like that you can either leave or add whatever colors you like. So sometimes I will wear only these three, which looks really beautiful, especially with the right outfit. These do have a little bit of a shimmer to them. I'm not sure if you can see it. So even though they are plastic, they're not real crystals or anything or real beads, they do have a little bit of a shimmer to them. So they are quite pretty. You can also add the kind of faux diamond or the clear crystal one as well for a little extra jazz if you want. So I really like that combination together. Probably my most frequently I wear it is without the green one. Yeah, so that's probably the way that I wear it the most frequently. Next up, I have this one here, and this is a Louis Vuitton bangle. And this one is a little more over the top, not 100% my style. It's almost a little bit too big for me because I'm such a minimalist. I don't like anything that's too big or bulky, but this one is quite pretty, and I wear this when I want to be kind of overstated or I really want to feel glammed out because obviously the brand and everything else. Quite a pretty little piece. I just don't wear it as often. I purchased this a couple of years ago in New York. Yeah, I wish I could say that I've got its money's worth out of it, but I can't. But I still have it because I do like it. And then the next two that I have are these very basic adjustable bracelets. So this one here is an adjustable little silver bracelet with some crystals in the middle. And this one's actually by DKNY, so it is adjustable. You can kind of fit it to your wrist. And what I really like about this one, I really like the circular design. I like the simplicity of it. It's so basic. It goes with pretty much everything. The reason I have two of these, one gold and one silver, is that way if I'm wearing something where I have primarily gold hardware, I can then wear this one. And if I'm wearing something with primarily silver hardware, then I can wear this one. So the second one that I have, This one is my gold one by Kate Spade, and this one's, these two are actually considerably higher quality, obviously, than those other bangles, but I really like the simple nature of this as well. I have a thing for circles. I don't know why, I just really like circular. And yeah, I like that you can adjust this one. I like that you can fit it to your wrist, and because I have very small wrists. I don't know if you can see. And yeah, so this one goes with, I probably wear this one the most because it's very pretty, and lately I've been really loving gold jewelry. So yeah, that one's very, very pretty. So I have the two there to pick from. And then last but not least, I have this one from Tiffany's, and this one was actually a gift, and I haven't had a chance to wear this one yet, unfortunately, because I just got it very recently for my birthday, and I really love it, and it's very pretty. It's very me. I like that it's very simple. There's not a whole lot going on, and I really like the heart, obviously. Yeah, so that's about it for my bracelet collection. So I really love this one. I'm waiting for an occasion when I actually get to dress up and go somewhere so I can actually put it on and get some use out of it because it's gorgeous and it means a lot to me. So that is it in terms of bracelets. In terms of necklaces, I'm not much of a necklace person. This is the only necklace that I ever wear. So again, I really like the simplicity of it. I really like the circles. Oh, you can see my camera in the balls. Anyways, I really like this necklace. I usually don't wear it unless it's an occasion, something related to work, just because it is, I don't know, it's kind of a bit much. I don't normally wear necklaces. So this is literally the only necklace I have, and that's just, I'm just more comfortable that way. I just tend not to wear a lot of necklaces. I prefer things on my wrist. So, and it's also very tangled and knotted right now because I haven't worn it in forever. I don't think I've worn it since I've moved into this house, actually. So the final thing that I have left is my watches, and this is where I keep my watches, just in this little jewelry box here. And I don't have a whole lot for watches. Something I would like to get is a leather strap watch, something that's a little bit more casual, because I really don't have a lot of casual stuff going on. But I guess we'll start with this one. This one's my most basic one. So this is my work watch, and this one is by Nixon. The reason I got it was actually, I don't really buy stuff for the brands. I buy stuff for the colors and the functionality of it. And the reason I really like this one was because, first of all, it's got a second hand. And as a nurse, I need to be able to count heart rates and respirations and things like that. So I do need a second hand on my watch. But I also really like the color of the face. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's a gorgeous kind of a taupe brown color, or gold, I guess. And then I like just the basic gold strap. So this one is my work watch. It's like I never leave home without it. I wear it every single day that I work. And yeah, it hasn't let me down yet. And I mean, it wasn't expensive either. I think it was maybe around the $150 mark, Canadian as well. And then my second most worn watch would be this one by Michael Kors, and as you can see, it is not working right now. It needs a new battery. I wanted this watch the second that I saw it. I've always loved the combination of blush pink and rose gold. It's just really stunning, and I really like the little crystal embellishments. But this watch I've had forever, and it really could stand a good cleaning, and it also needs a new battery. I think I've had this watch for like 4.5 or 5 years maybe, and it's my favorite dress watch. There, I put it on for you to show you what it looks like. It's just a really beautiful little watch. It goes with everything, and it's so pretty. And last but not least, we have my Ted Baker watch, and this one is a little bit more simple. It's a little bit more on the casual side, but this one actually works. But I really like the floral background. I just thought this was such a pretty classy watch. And the other thing about it too is it's two-toned, so you can wear it with a purse that has gold hardware, or you can wear it with a purse that has silver hardware. So that's what I really liked about it. And it also has the very simple, skinny kind of mesh metal band on it, which is fantastic. And this here is slidable and adjustable, so you can actually fit it right to your wrist. Yeah, so I really like this watch. This is probably my casual watch, if you want to call it that, even though it's not that casual, but yeah, I really like it. Yeah, and that is it for my jewelry collection. I don't have any earrings. I only have one necklace, and I don't have any rings right now. I do have a significant other, and I'm hoping that there will be a ring in the future, but we're using the good old law of attraction for that right now. I do need to find a better way to store my jewelry, my watches and stuff. I should get a watch box or something, but I've had this this jewelry box from HomeSense for I think probably 5 or 6 years, and I just can't replace it because I can't justify buying a new one when this one is perfectly good, even though it doesn't really store everything the way that it should. But I'm just kind of simple like that. I don't see the need to replace things unless they quit working. I may as well show you the top of my dresser while we're at it. So I do have my essential oil diffuser going on the left, and then I have just a really pretty little crystal there, a little rose quartz, and then my perfumes, and then of course my coffee, which I've been sipping on. I'm going to show you guys my newest addition to my crystal collection as well. So on my nightstand right now, I have my Himalayan salt lamp, obviously, and then I've got my really pretty little pink rose quartz, which is so stunning. And I leave this one beside the bed for obvious reasons because rose quartz is the crystal of love. So that one just stays there. This is my newest little addition to my crystal collection. This here is called lepidolite, and it is so beautiful. Look at the way there's little silver flecks in there. It's just so pretty. So the cool thing about lepidolite is that this actually has lithium infused in it, and if you aren't familiar with lithium, lithium is actually a medication that's commonly used to treat bipolar disorder. And so it helps to stabilize the mood. And of course, the concentrations wouldn't be really high in this stone as compared to actually taking lithium. But just the idea of it, it's pretty cool that this crystal itself contains something that we extract and use for depression. So that's just kind of cool to note. And they recommend keeping lepidolite beside your bed, under your pillow, wearing it so that you're holding it against your skin. They recommend even putting it in your bathtub so that you can kind of bathe in the elixir that you make from it. So I really like this little guy. As soon as I heard that it actually had anti-anxiety and antidepressant properties, I had to have it because I do struggle with a little bit of anxiety from time to time, and anything that I can use to help me kind of stay even keel during moments of stress is fantastic for me. So I really like this little guy. He's beautiful. And I got him from actually a lady in Calgary, and I ordered it from Etsy. So I will link this down below if you guys are interested in getting yourselves a little baby lepidolite like this one. And the last thing that I want to show you guys today is this water bottle that I recently got, and it is from a brand called Gemstone Wells, I believe. Let's just see. Yes, Gemstone Well. So this water bottle I actually purchased from Amazon, and I got it because you can actually put little crystals in the bottom of it, and the little bottom piece, the silver piece, unscrews, and then there's a separate glass chamber in the bottom, and you can actually put crystals, and these are the ones that came with it. When you order it, it will have options that you can choose from. So there's rose quartz, and there's amethyst, which is this one. This one's amethyst and rose quartz. And it holds about 600 mils of water, which is pretty good because my former water bottle actually held about 750, so it's not too bad. And it's made of really high quality glass, and it has a lifetime warranty so that if anything breaks, because it's obviously a little bit more fragile, but if any of it breaks, you can actually return, or you can order a replacement glass piece for it, and they will send it back to you, and you just keep the top and the bottom. The cool thing though about this is that you can interchange your crystals. So you can choose what kind of crystals you need that day and what kind of healing properties or whatever it is that you're in need of that day. So if you're going to a stressful environment and you need something that's a little bit protective, then you can maybe put some black tourmaline in there. You basically can keep your healing crystals with you all the time. And they do have some water bottles out there, and you have to be careful. Most of them I think are okay, but they do have some water bottles that allow you to actually put the crystals like in the glass bottle and infuse your water with the crystals. Usually they sell it in like rose quartz point or something like that, which is fine because quartz is actually one of those crystals that is okay for you to drink water that comes in contact with. But you do have to be careful because there's actually quite a few crystals out there that are actually toxic if you consume water that has been in contact with them. A lot of them contain high levels of mercury or lead or really toxic levels of copper or things like that. So don't go and make your own like crystal elixirs. Don't go and start making your own like rock juice. So that's why I chose this one in particular, because there is a little membrane in the bottom, and it's a non-permeable, nothing can get through it. So you always have your fresh water separated, but you're still bringing kind of the healing properties of the crystal with you. So you have them with you wherever you go. I'm really excited to use this when I go to work next time. So that's it for today, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'm just going to keep on drinking my coffee and get some stuff done and enjoy this beautiful winter day. And we'll talk to you guys later. See you next time.